Oh yeah. Please do not die on me, computer. Here we are again. You
For the
know.
last
N-
time.
I so again, I don't know. I swear I can't. You know what? If we did fall, it's like a bi-yearly. Maybe in that one I was like, let's just do half a year. I can't remember anymore. You know what? But whatever. We're here and we're doing it again, and I'm pretty sure it's just not on time. Do you really remember talking about fall?
Yes. Cause
I
like what
I really
in
don't
that
remember. We
dude,
2 hours talking about just winter, right? Like I don't know.
no, I
It
think
had
also
to.
because like the last I mean I'm not sure if this is like fall, but the most recent
I
one we
think
did,
that yeah.
it was like you called it a therapy session.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, no, that was fall.
Yeah.
But it's because it was uploaded. It's because we did it in the new year, which is why it threw me off. Dang, I can't believe I forgot about winter. Let's just talk about winter and spring then. Is there anything you remember from winter break?
Nah.
Okay. Oh yeah, and we have. I forgot. What's our structure? Okay, I'm here. I'm reading the structure.
Are we doing
Um,
this?
I'm down. Whatever, dude. You know, we're already here, dude. Cause I kind of like we went into the structure. Might as well like kind of keep going with it until like there's a more like for me. I'm looking at August as like a break off point as to like what else it could be, or what else what other direction. Unless you want to do until the end of this year and then see what happens then, or
Um,
if this is the last.
I don't know, man. But I honestly I don't even think it's structure. I think it's just like we just pass through these points.
Okay. So just keep it as a reference.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Like whenever we run out of stuff to talk
Oh,
about,
okay,
it's
for
like
sure.
I'll mention
Oh
this
yeah, for
now.
sure. I'm not checklisting it at all. What? Um.
Maybe you're the one that's making it structured.
Yeah, maybe it's me. No, cause you got it here. So okay. Anyway, um. Yeah. Anything in winter? Do you remember? That was like pretty.
Um, what date did you upload the New Year one?
Dude, I think it's 4. I remember my year started off as crap. Hey, guys, my year is still pretty. Still not as great, man. But it's getting better. I'll look at the date real quick.
The fourth?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was like really New Year.
Oh shoot.
Uh
Okay.
oh, 15. My bad.
Oh, okay. That
Either
makes a lot more
way,
sense.
that's still I still was not going well after the first 15 days of the year, man. Um, yeah, it was not bueno. That's all I can remember. So,
Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 Cool.
um, I remember not being prepared for spring to start, and then even when it did started, like, even when it did start, wow, even when it did start, I think it was like week 10, and I was like, oh, dude, I'm like here now. I'm like prepared for the semester. It took like almost over half the semester for me to like be there. But yeah, that sucked. So,
Dang. Okay. What about you? Do you remember anything for winter or after the 15th?
we started February? No,
Like spring?
like yeah, we started early February, right? Or late Jan.
Yes. I could have January.
Mm, well, either way, okay, yeah. So we probably did talk about winter break. I don't remember too much. Yeah, I think I was trying to find a part time. Did not find a part time still. I think that's when I was
Mm.
sending you my resume and stuff. And like, hey, can you look at my resume? No, I was applying though. I need to go back to applying because my friend tried applied to, or he applied to Target and got a job. And I was like, bruh, why didn't they
Ooh.
take me, man? It's
You
like, what
applied to
am I?
Target?
Hmm?
You applied to Target?
No, my friend. So he
No,
got
no, you
it.
about you.
I didn't. I'm gonna reapply because
Well,
they denied me the first time. Actually, no, they did respond though, so that was cool. But
oh, what did
I'm
they say?
in my app.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I was being honest. You know what? I'm not
It,
gonna be honest anymore. Frick that. Frick honesty, bro. Give me the job. But I don't know. I was like as genuine as I could with whatever I said, and then I think they were just like, "We're not, or your needs, or we don't think you have a suitable fit in every of our positions." Like, damn, man, that's so sad. So I don't know. It also, my friend did say he's only getting 4 hours, so it's kind of like in that sense of like how many hours you want. It's like probably there's a lot of people and stuff anyway, so they can't split, or like even if they take more people, then that means you don't get as much hours and stuff. But even then, like if I was him, I'd be happy with 4 because I had 0 like my whole life. So,
Mm.
or I had
Wait,
1.
for
Mm,
a week?
4 hours a day.
Oh,
Actually, it might. I think it's 4 a day, 16 a week. So then
oh,
4.
4 4 hour days.
Yeah, I think that's what I remember him saying. So I think
Mm.
16 was their cap or his cap. I mean,
Oh, I see. Okay.
yeah. So that's currently, but even then, still doing stuff around my room, and I wanna. I keep saying this, man. I wanna, and then it's just about the follow through, um, with the one thing. So, this one thing is release a song on Spotify, just to do it, and then
Ooh.
yeah, that's the one thing. But otherwise, keep doing my stuff. I want to put my art to work, but not try to make it work or not think about it as work. But like, you know, the whole internal struggle lately with like, what am I? Why do I have so many things? I remember texting you about like talents and stuff and like planting them and things like that. So it's
Mm.
like I want to plant those and like actually try and not just like not do anything with them. So yeah, that's me right now. But also like a part time would be cool just to experience and have experience in working with other people and stuff. So yeah,
Is that like a goal you have to get ASAP or like during summer only
with
and like non-school
with
seasons?
part time or for the art stuff.
Mainly for part-time, but I guess it also applies to art stuff.
I think part time. I it would help to just. I've been able to be consistent luckily this summer so far. Um, but like having a part time would just help build consistency and like doing stuff. Just like
Uh-huh.
the way school did, like it adds pressure, and then you have the only time you can do your stuff is when you're not doing other stuff. So like, again, the whole like when you have all this time and stuff, um, it kind of like backfires in not being as productive as you want because you have so much time. So in the hours that you can do your own stuff, it kind of like forces you to do it then instead of like, oh, I can rest or whatever. Um, so yeah, I think summer though for sure. When school comes, I don't know. Well, I don't even have the job or a job yet, so I can't speak for that. But for now, it's just like summer, looking at summer. But the art, like for sure, always keeping it moving.
For part 20 that you said it provides like consistency. 'Cause I think working part-time, I mean, it depends on like the job, but
Yeah.
I think it's super not consistent. Because sometimes you'll be working like
Oh, that's
an opening
true.
shift, sometimes it's like a closing shift,
Oh
sometimes
yeah,
it's an
yeah,
all-day
yeah.
shift, sometimes it's
That's
like
also
a
true.
3 hour shift. So, yeah.
I've been told, yeah, like some of my friends say, like how um they won't know if they're free that next week and stuff. I think you've told me sometime too. But
Yeah.
your internships and stuff have been more on the consistent side, I guess. Um,
Yeah.
but for them, it's like, what's the word? Not tragic. It's very sporadic. It's like
Yeah.
tragic
Like
is
you,
not the
you
word.
can't make plans until your schedule comes out. Unless
Yeah.
you block off that date, which is like quote unquote bad practice 'cause if you want to look good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And also just like in your job work, right? Like, oh, this guy calls off, or
Yeah.
things like that. I assume. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah, I can't. What in your like during school? Okay, you also had dance and stuff too. but like what during school was like a one big kind of project arc that you
Project
can
arc,
no, just kind of like the one specific assignment that you can remember the most.
like
Um,
school,
yeah,
a
yeah,
last
yeah.
assignment. Ooh, hmm. Project arc.
Cause I remember you saying about like, or specifically, just like even in grades. Cause I remember telling me about grades and like how your thought process was behind that and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah.
Okay. There's three things that come to mind. I mean, the first one is really easy because it's like senior project. Um, but I feel like it's kind of boring. There's not much to say. It's just a senior project. Nothing really too exciting about it. The other two though. So I had three projects for this one class. It's called water resources.
Wait,
It's
was that the one
pretty
when we were filming
when we were
and
filming.
then you were like drawing on the board?
No. That was last semester. That was
Oh, that's
geotech.
right. Huh. Okay.
Yeah. So this class, water resources, low key, now that I've taken it, it's not that hard, but it's only hard because I didn't watch the lecture. Because you're supposed to like, so I went to lecture, but he also posts videos that you should also watch. So even though I
Yeah.
went to class and I didn't watch those videos, it was hard because those videos are what matters more. Anyways, so yeah, that's the class, and then we had three projects, and because I didn't watch the videos, I kind of had a hard time doing the projects, but they were group projects, so like I did what I could. But what's funny was the first project, like we did it, it was hard, and then we talked about it in class, and then he was like, "Oh, don't worry about the project," and we are like so confused, like, "Okay, sure." Grades come out, like everyone basically got 100. So then
Mm.
for the next two projects, we were like, "You think he's gonna do the same thing again?" So then, like, my group didn't even finish our project. Like, it's incomplete. Like, it's bad. Like, if it was
Uh-huh.
graded for real, it probably deserved like maybe a C, if even. But he still gave us 100% on all
Mm.
projects. So like, I'm pretty sure he didn't even open it. He just like had us do it. And the other one, so I took reinforced concrete also, and
Yeah.
that class was really fun. I actually put in a lot of work into that class, and I ended up getting a really good grade. So I had like a 93 at the end of it, and then a final project came along, and like me and my group, like we all had high grades, so we were like, it's like whatever. Like we don't really need to try that hard on this project, so we're kind of just doing whatever. My
Oh, hello. Yo.
but my best
Yo,
submittal.
you cut out. You cut out.
Oh,
You
okay.
said my but are you about to talk about your other professor after?
Uh, what's the last thing I said?
So you're saying like he gave us a good grade anyway, didn't deserve that, and then you said another professor. You're talking about your next class or something.
Oh, okay. So my next class is reinforced concrete.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I did pretty well in that class. After everything, like all in all, before the final project, I had like a 93, even after the final. And all my like group members were in the same boat where like we're doing pretty well in the class, so we don't really need to try that hard on this project. Um, so then we were just kind of just doing it like whatever, not really trying too hard. So we do it and we get our grade. And my professor's like policy is like just like the engineering world where you submit stuff to get jobs. It's the best submission that gets the job.
Mm.
So the top three submissions get extra credit. So like we just did our thing as turned it in, and my grade went from a 93 to a 98. So
Oh,
because of that project, like
wow,
I got the highest grade I've ever gotten. And that was a hard class. Like
wow.
yeah, it was a tough class. It was not easy, but I did really well because I put in a lot of time. As opposed to my water class, I did not put time. That's why I struggled. But I did still get a B, so that's pretty sick.
That's true. Dang, dude. You're making me think of my classes differently. Cause like I'm thinking about my grades I got this semester. I'm like, damn, I don't know if I deserve, deserve that.
What, like
Uh,
in a good way or a bad way? Like you think you deserve
mm.
a higher grade or a lower grade?
Hold on, let me check something real quick. Yo, good, good. Okay, bye.
A podcasting? Well,
Wait, what?
well.
Huh?
Because you would talk to me about like when we'd call or FaceTime and I'd be texting. And then
No, I had to
you're
check.
texting.
I had to check the audio because my wire sometime buzzes, so I was touching it like the cable on my mic. So
Oh.
I was like, I don't know if it was buzzing, so I had to check on. Hey man, I
Oh, you
don't.
said check something?
Yeah. Oh, you thought I
Oh,
said
I heard you
text?
said text something.
Oh
So I
man.
was like, this guy.
Okay. Anyway, my grades this semester. So I think I got A's and B's.
Nice.
Yeah, but I don't like the classes I got A's in. I feel like damn, but also it's just like the workload and like what they had in their assignment sheets and stuff, you know. But in my poetry class, man, I don't think he was very nice. I don't think my stuff deserved that much of a grade. Um, so we have to explicate. Also, like it's so interesting to me now, like because we are in our own majors and stuff. Literally everything you talk about is about your work now. It's never like, hey, we had practice or like, oh, during lunch and stuff. But and like I never thought about how like when I talk about it's literally all English now or like literature.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. But yeah. So that class was it? We have to write kind of like an essay explaining how our poem works and stuff, and then also we perform it in class. So I felt like he was scoring me pretty high because my strat for when it comes to essays is when it comes to word count, I'll like I'll just take one sentence, the one focus, and I'll say it like maybe like three different ways. So like if it's like the red, let's say like the color red represents passion and like love, right? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
like when this author uses the color red in their poem, it means they're talking about passion and love. Passion and love is seen in this and this, and and it can be seen throughout this. And the color red also shows that passion and love, da da da. So I just try to drown out like this one thing,
Mm-hmm.
even though like for the word count, and like it kind of like becomes tangent sometimes if you're reaching for like ideas instead, because like you kind of lose focus. So like even for me, I try not to. Like if I want to be like really good about a paper and I know like decent decent focus, like I know I can't reach and like stretch out that way, but I do that if I really need to for the sake of like I didn't prepare, which I realize is kind of like a lot of my papers. But, it's fine. I got through, but yeah, I think that class for me was like I don't think I deserve that grade. But like looking back at my kinesiology when I was in kines and like being in chem and stuff, um, I did stats. I got a C. I looked at that recently, and I was like, dang, I thought I did better in that class. But that also makes sense because I remember following the process really well, but it was just like my answer was kind of like off by a little bit, or like the order wasn't exact. But I remember at least understanding the concept of like certain stuff. I forgot what we were learning, like log and man, I already forgot, dude. But dude, I had to buy a graphing calculator for that class. That was wild.
And now you never
I
use it.
know, for real, like it's been in my drawer. I'm like, maybe I'll use it someday, and I'm like, damn, and never went back to it. But it's cool. That was a fun class. It made me learn about being more serious about school. So yeah.
So you're saying you got an A that you don't think you deserved?
In this semester,
Mm-hmm.
I
For your
believe
poem.
so. Not just not the class overall, but I think the two assignments he had is like the two essays he had us do for the assignment. It was very generous, I think, in my opinion. Um, or even my performance ones, because it's also just depends on like what does he want out of us when we perform the poem, and also like when for me too is like how do I want to perform it, and it's like an art thing now more than it is like a case thing, like a case by case thing where like this like how in World of Dance they had like the rubric of like, oh, based on choreography or based on this, right? That's your score, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then so for this, it was kind of just like, I guess there was no rubric really for the performance. It was just like how well did we portray the meaning in our performance, right? So like as long as you don't kind of monotone read the whole thing, then you'll be fine. But to get like a perfect, I think is really hard for something like that where it's just kind of based on what your professor would want from you or want to hear. So, yeah, but also like if you just perform what they want to hear, then also like you kind of go against what you want to perform, right? So I feel like that also goes into like the tie of like how arts is kind of hard to grade. So yeah, but yeah, yeah. All right.
Cool.
Is juice?
Yeah.
um
A project arc
Project,
juice.
yeah. I think too for me the finals week or like those 2 3 weeks, those 2 last weeks were very a lot. I think I put my most into that. I made a website for one of my classes, and
Ooh.
then that was cool to just like dabble in understanding how a website is made, um, and also like how you want to present yourself in a professional way. That was cool to do. I put my like I think a lot of more of the art stuff or like things that require creativeness. I was able to like fulfill more or easier um than like the literature side of things. But yeah.
Mm, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right. Choose. Did you have any favorite parts in the spring?
Oh man. I
You
feel like
had a lot of things.
there's a lot.
Yeah, you went to like New York and then like went to Oklahoma and then I think
Oh
you
yeah,
performed with
totally.
Dua Lipa or something. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shoot. Favorite parts? I think I just speed around it. I'll elaborate on what I think needs or deserves elaboration. Um, I got really into board games, so that's really nice. I didn't think like talking to people is fun, but I think playing games with people is even funner.
Hmm.
Like not I mean, because not everyone is a video games person, but a
Oh,
lot of
dude.
people are
Yeah.
surprisingly board games slash card games people.
Yeah.
The main board games is Monopoly Deal,
Oh, that's
various
good.
card games,
That's good.
and this game called Rival Restaurants, which is
Hmm.
like, dude, my church has been playing that. It's such an absurd amount. Um, what else? Uh, I I met Wong Fu. That's
Oh
a pretty
yeah, that's
highlight.
hilarious, dude.
Yeah, freaking childhood heroes right there. Um, yeah, I also realized I get super starstruck. Um,
Yeah, even
celebrity wise,
Megan Batoon was that this last semester?
shoot,
Yeah,
I'm
it
pretty sure
was.
it was last semester.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I think I did tell that
And
story.
then no, even the choreographers, you're like telling me like, oh dude, I was cheesing so hard that you met.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It's funny, dude.
yeah. Oh man, that one that's gotten a lot easier because I've been around them more, like taking more classes with them, so it's like
Yeah,
they're not as
you
far away
became
from me.
a regular.
Yeah, yeah. Um, what else? Oh, I went to Vibe. That's
Performed that vibe, right?
I did not perform.
Oh,
No,
what?
our friends did,
Oh,
but I just went to watch. But
oh,
even
for
just
sure.
watching in person, it's like I started dancing in high school, so like 14-year-old me was like binging all of these Vibe videos and like, dude, this is like the stage. And to be able to like be there in person, to be like,
Mm,
oh, I'm here in person, and there's people that I know performing, that's so wild.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Uh,
You did watch.
I think I'm pretty sure I've talked about bowling in the last
And the
podcast.
other one? Yeah, I think you're bowling then. Yeah.
Yeah, new PR for bowling is 237. I don't know if I'll ever beat that, but that's like 5 strikes in a row and like
Mm.
not missing a pin.
Mm.
Um, what else? What else? What
What do
else?
you call that? A triple turkey?
Oh,
Uh,
I don't know.
cause it's like,
Quintuple
isn't turkey like the
three.
three?
Yeah.
Cold sandwich.
What?
Yeah, is okay. You know, whatever. It's
Old
fine.
sandwich?
Cold, cold.
Oh, no idea how you got that. Um, what else? Oh, I performed at Resurgence last semester. That was my first dance comp. This semester, with my new dance team, I shout out IE. Um, we performed at Prelude, SoCal, Prelude Vegas, and
Hmm.
WAD. So that's also pretty dope. Um, what else? And yeah, I think that's it. The main bulk of it is just dance team, new dance team stuff. Uh, Big highlight because I went into IE like kinda not really expecting anything because I knew that I couldn't. So it was my old dance team V3. I would hang out like all the time to a point where it was like not a good idea because we would have practice from like 8 to 12 and then we'd hang out until like 4 a.m. and then I'd have like class at like 12. Whereas some
Hmm.
people would have work at like 8 a.m. So like they'd only sleep for like 3 or 4 hours. Um, so we were definitely out super late. But because of that, we got really close since we spent so much time together. Um, Whereas for this team, I knew I can't do that again. So I would just go to practice and then go back home. So I wasn't really expecting to get that close to people, and I was kind of just there, um, like looking to dance and friendship wise, whatever happens, happens. But a big highlight, shout out. Should I say names or is that?
It's up
Nah,
to
I'll
you,
say names.
man.
All right, shout out Jimmy and Nathan. Those two guys, like I just got really close to them.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, even though I didn't really go out a lot, I still made some pretty memorable like friendships with people. And it's pretty nice because as a commuter for both community college school, I don't even know where we are with the naming schools thing because
Yeah,
we have
I
mentioned
think we
it.
said it though in like another one. I was like, "F it, bro." Like I said it.
Well,
It's up
if
to you.
people see it and wanna know, they gotta find it. But I'm just not gonna say it. Community college school and 4 year, like I've had friends because I've made friends in class, but I never really had like a community.
Yeah,
But with IE, like that was my
dude.
first sense of like, oh, dude, school community.
Mm.
So, like, it's also pretty cool to meet people that live on campus and they don't have that commuter life. So I was learning all these things about like oh, there's the suites, there's the village, how people there's
Mm.
different types of like
Yeah.
livings and situations in apartments and like how swipes work and like village bucks
Wait,
and
did you say swipes?
swipes. Yeah.
Wait.
So then when they like buy stuff or when they
Oh,
like meal swipes.
dude, I was like, why are you talking about b-boy in the middle? Like,
Oh no no. Yeah.
okay, for sure. Okay,
I think that covers the main highlights though. But
dude,
it is a lot. Oh, I was gonna do job. Wait, did that
I don't remember anymore,
I got
man.
that job during this
Oh, wait, I
semester.
remember.
Oh
Okay,
shoot.
I remember you saying you calling me or telling me like, yeah, I just called for interview and like for for interview sake, like for purposes of experiencing. There you go,
Yeah.
experiencing the interview, and then you're like, I don't know if I'll take it, and you're like, oh, it's YOLO, I'll just take it, and then you're remote, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, talk about it.
Oh shoot. Okay. I think this is the one that's gonna need the most
That's
elaboration.
hilarious, bro.
But dude,
Dude,
okay.
that's so much, man. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was a busy semester
Mm.
for
Oh
sure.
yeah, and then before you say anything more, I remember telling Alvin like, was it? Oh, dude, like, you want to switch lives? Like, you want to break, and I want to do work. And you're like, no, man, like, you don't want this. I'm like, I think I do, man. I was like, I think I'm ready. And then when summer came, you're like, I finally get to have a break and stuff, dude. That's funny.
Oh man. Um, okay, look, I guess I'll jump into that first because it's quick. The context of me having a break, because today I cooked a steak.
Oh yeah, you did.
Um, Like I've done it before with my dad, but my dad kind of does it weird. So I was trying to do it the way that like Gordon Ramsay does it.
Okay.
I think it turned out okay, but the main thing that went wrong was the meat thermometer that I was using turned out it was broken. So I couldn't like, cause you know how like steaks are like
You're
medium rare,
supposed to do
medium.
like a specific heat, right? Like,
Yeah. So like a specific internal temperature. But
yeah,
because it,
yeah.
like the thermometer wasn't working, I was like, okay, I just guess. So for guessing, it turned out pretty great. And also because like my dad, growing up, he would cook the steak well done. And I don't know
Mm.
if you know like what that means, but it's basically just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
cooking
yeah.
it all the way through,
Yeah.
and it makes it tougher. So
Yeah.
it's
Hey,
like,
man, it's cooked. Cooked meat, man.
but it's
Hey,
also
man.
still cooked if it's medium rare, which
Hey,
is
man. No, 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 no. The word rare is still in there. That's kind of like animals being like eating that rare stuff. You know, I don't know.
it's allegedly the best way to eat
I
steak.
have yes, I have heard that though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it? Is
Yeah.
it okay? Rare, medium rare. There's one
Medium,
more. Hmm.
medium, and then medium well, and then well
Oh.
done.
Oh, what the heck? Okay. Yeah, yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, for sure. Okay, your job. I think you want to talk about, or
Oh yeah.
I was saying if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So my new job. So it's funny because like when I compare fall versus spring, it's like same thing, but like different font because like
That's true.
schools school is the same, but it's different classes, but it's like still engineering classes. And then dance team, I got a new dance team. Work, I got a new job, but they're all the same. It's still like engineering classes, engineering job, still dance. So it's like basically still busy. Um, so I talked about being super busy in fall, but this one is just as busy, but kind of proportionalized differently. Like instead of being super dance heavy, it's also a lot of like my academic workload got super big. But anyways, new job. So I think it was around February where I was like kind of just interviewing and applying to places for the sake of it, like for fun.
Dude, who
Um,
does that, man? I
it's
was
like, cause like
interviewing
why
for fun.
not? Cause it's like you only get better at
That's
things the more you
true.
do it. So it's like
Yeah.
if you interview for fun and you don't really want the job, then the pressure's not there, and you just get to like
Damn.
purely practice.
Damn.
Because imagine if you only interviewed where you were stressed out and really wanted that job all the
True.
time, then you'd be super nervous and like yeah, you
True,
wouldn't
true.
do as well if you didn't
Abundance.
have that practice. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so
Interviewing
I
for
got a call back.
fun. Hmm.
So it's funny because at my old job, I had a lot of free time, so I kind of just do whatever. And so I would fix my resume at that old job when no one was looking, and I would apply to places at that old job,
No way, dude.
and then I got the I got the email about like a
No
call
way,
back,
dude.
and then I ended up having an over the phone interview while I was on the clock. So I told my boss like, "Hey, I'm gonna like take a phone call really quick. I'm gonna be back." And then
Uh,
I thought it was gonna be like a 20-minute tops interview. It took like an hour or something.
no way,
I was gone
dude.
for like an hour, so I went to my car and then did the interview for my old job, or did the interview for my current job in the car. And then a few days later, I got an offer. So, I mean,
That's
going into the
wild.
interview, like, so it's based in LA. So I was like, I don't want to commute to LA, so I was just gonna just interview. And then during the actual interview, they revealed like, oh, just so you know, we're fully remote, so we'd provide like a laptop and stuff.
Mm.
And then I also inquired about the the pay, which like I've never done before, but I think it's totally okay. But before I never wanted to come off as like it's about the money. But realistically, like most jobs are about the money.
Mm.
So this is the first time I actually did inquire about it, and I realized it was like a almost a $6 pay bump from my current job. So I was like, oh shoot, that's
Mm.
crazy. So and then like that's what made me really want it now, because the job description was what I wanted. It was a lot more technical, as opposed to because it's a private company as opposed to a public agency that I was working at before. So the job description is what I wanted. It's work from home and it pays better. So I was like, oh shoot, I really want it now. So then when I found that out, like mid-interview, I started trying a little bit harder. But then it worked out because I ended up getting it.
That's
So
funny, dude.
now that I work from home,
Dude, I should try that.
you should.
It's like, excuse me, sir. The store's about to close. Oh, I'm just chilling here for fun. I just, love Target so much, and like, yeah, I just would be really cool to like help out here. So like,
Just help out when not
yeah,
employed.
like, sir, you don't have a badge, or like, you don't have a walkie-talkie. Like, well, yeah, but I love Target so much, so I just stay here from opening to closing, and like, it'd be really cool if like,
That's not the same
no,
thing.
I'm just kidding, man.
Do that. I mean, that's funny. Like, that's technically not illegal, but you could
Right?
do it.
That is right. What if it was like, sure, store's closing. I was like, oh, that's fine. Then I'll just sleep in the bathroom or something. I just love Target so much. And
Uh,
then like when the store opens, right? I'm wearing a red shirt and khakis. Walk in.
Back to work. You make your own badge.
Yeah, dude. It's like, oh man, it's hilarious. Oh, and it's like an anime character on my badge. Ah, okay. Okay, something I want to say earlier about community. Also, so for me, I'm really happy about this too because I remember being very, not just of you, well, I think in general, I was very envious. I think like last fall and like winter or when the new year came by and stuff. So last year, transferring and stuff was like rehab to me, and I've said that to multiple people. Becoming myself again, dressing like myself, wearing bright colors and stuff was really cool. Um, yeah, but like, I sat down with a girl when this semester started. She was from my last semester, but I saw her in spring one time, and then so we sat and chat. But I remember telling her something like, what was it? I think it was like Valentine's Day was coming by and stuff, and I think I was just saying how like, oh, these people are posting on social media, like, oh, I try to stay off social media, especially around Valentine's, right? Because I don't have a girlfriend and stuff. So, and then she was like, oh, that's like me, but for like Thanksgiving and Christmas. And then I just like was kind of shocked for like 5 to 10 seconds. I was like, oh shoot, bro, like, damn, like for me it was like those are like good times, but then never in a situation of conversation has it been put that way where in like like my pain was the same as someone else's pain, or my struggle was like literally the exact same comparison to someone else. um so
Wait,
that
was
was
theirs
hmm
like because they're single or because of like lack of family?
I think it was a family thing because I know she had a boyfriend, so it's like, yeah, that was really cool to like hear her say. Um, Not in the way like, oh, she's
You're
struggling.
messed up, dude.
It's cool to like to know that I'm not
Alone.
facing struggles alone. Like I thought she was happy, right? Um, she had a job, she had a boyfriend, she's going to school, right? But then like that for her is not like a thing to that is something that's part of her life that makes her happy, which was sad to me, right? But also for me too, like other people could be like, oh, Kevin, so like he got this and this and this, but like nobody
He has
know.
facial hair.
He he has what?
Facial hair.
Oh yeah, yeah, that too. Oh my gosh, yo, trends, bro. Oh, don't even get me started, man. Anyway, but yeah, so I think I practiced this thing. I was watching a lot of videos about like change and stuff like that, and I know at some point knowledge is useless without theory or practice. Knowledge is useless without practice. Theory is useless without practice. Yeah. So if I'm watching all these videos for knowledge, but I'm not even acting on it, it's kind of useless. So there's this thing this guy told, it was like, take 2 minutes every day to just write things about you're grateful for. So I did that, I didn't continue it. I was just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna see how long I feel like doing it. I think I did it for like 24. Yeah, so I have 24 post-its on my wall. I would do it on a post-it, and I think that in itself has just helped me. Like, there's something always to be grateful for every day, and I never really took time to be thankful for it because for me, like in high school, it was like I was always happy being around people and stuff. Community, I was not. 4 year, I'm better now, but it's still kind of like struggling. Um, but like to really still be grateful for stuff, even if it's a hard day or like whatever. I think that was cool to practice, and even that carried over to like the shopping problem, of like spontaneous shopping and like what's the word? Not spontaneous, like
Impulsive?
splurging. Hmm?
Impulsive
Yeah, yeah,
shopping?
yeah. Impulsive. Um, the gratitude kind of helped carry over to that and be like, do I really want this? Like, how bad do I want it? Whatever. Um, so yeah, that helped me just be thankful for a lot of things in life, and I've become sentimental again about a lot of things, and like I don't need new things all the time as much as like I'm idealizing, and I still do, but it's like I have a better control of it. So yeah, and then community, you join various things, and then for me, I joined one of the English clubs at school. So even just that, even though it's not like the craziest thing, even though it's not how it used to be or whatever, or it was still cool to like be a part of something. And even now, I've signed up to be an officer for the next year. So that's
Ooh.
dope. That's like giving me responsibility, and then like how in high school, when I signed up to be officer for dance club, it was like, cause dude, honestly, like like having time for everything is so whack and such a trap. But like putting myself in this position where I was kind of like YOLO, it forced me to move storage space and stuff, right? Even though I was struggling again because we don't have work to do yet. But I was prepping, I was prepping to have storage and to have space for all important apps and stuff. So that helps, right? It pushed me to have that urgency. But yeah, but even the people, it's cool to hang out with new people and see what the academic side of school was like being in the academic side of a club, because it was always dance in high school, and then like I always wanted to do art club before. Didn't join art club, but like I'm doing art on my own again. That was cool. I'm being grateful for like just again grateful for the talents I do have and stuff. Even though um I don't have the grandest things I'm not doing. Oh my gosh, grandest things I'm doing with it, but it's like I still have it, and um practicing it. And I heard this thing: practice doesn't make perfect, but practice makes improvement, and that's just another point of view to like help the whole like there's no real such thing as perfection in art, and like you can have something to want a look a certain way, but like what the imagination is kind of like sometimes overpowers the reality of what will happen, right? So yeah, yeah. I'm not even gonna talk about trends, man. In short, freaking frick people, man. Do what you love. Stop
Wait, what?
following
Like,
people.
oh,
Stop.
trans. Oh.
Oh, wait, what do you think I said?
Trans?
Wait, what? Oh, what? Oh, this no. I mean, that too. I don't want.
Wait, what?
Oh, who am I gonna please, man? Do I tell people? Whatever. Trends. I don't know what Alvin thought I said. What do you think I
Her
said?
trans.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you want to do that too, like if people want to. Hey, man, I don't want to get canceled, man.
That's why I was like, oh, why'd you bring that up?
No. Trends.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, trends.
Don't even get me started on trans, man. I
No.
was like, hey,
No.
yo.
Trends. Oh my gosh. Anyway,
Uh, anyways.
don't get me don't get me started on trends. Do what you
Mm,
love. Stop doing things.
mustaches.
Yeah, man. And then if you're doing it for the aesthetic and stuff, it's like if you what you love is the aesthetic and like whatever, if other people are doing it, sure. But like if you feel wrong doing it for that reason or whatever, like then don't do it. I used to do the backward pantalones like Les Twins, right? But then
Mm.
part of me was like, this ain't right, so I stopped doing it. Um, but yeah, man, trends don't follow trends, dude. Do what you want. Keep it if it brings you confidence. But yeah, otherwise, be yourself. Okay, that's what I got. Trends, dude. Oh man.
Wait, you're
Hmm.
gonna be an officer for your English club.
Wait, hold up, hold up. Okay. What happened?
You're gonna be an officer for your English club?
Yeah, there's only three of us though.
Oh.
But no, no, not the club. There's three officers.
Oh.
I was like, there was there was I think about like seven, but like four of them were seniors, and yeah, yeah, most of them were seniors, so they're all like leaving and stuff. So yeah, I was like, YOLO, I don't mind anyway. I think it would be cool. I'd be happy to be part of this club again. Oh yeah, but yeah, what was your question?
Oh, what does your club do, and what would your role be as an officer?
Okay, so because there are a lot of people leaving the board, I actually am taking two positions right now. So I was signed up for social media publisher, but they're also giving me scheduler. So scheduler is like the person who schedules meetings, or the activities for the meetings, I think, and making sure there is a room booked for those meetings. So I have to like go in and plan. I think there's a website for all clubs to like sign up their
Like in the
club.
library?
Hmm?
The rooms in the library?
No, like you have to. So like we were doing it in one of the rooms in 24, building 24, but you just have
Mm.
to make sure I think during U hour that the the room is empty, like or something like it's not occupied by another club. I think I'm
Wait, into room
assuming
24?
that was this recent semester. We were in building 24,
Oh.
so it's like so we meet during U hour Tuesdays. So my job as scheduler I think is like making sure we have a room, right? And then social media and just posting on social media events that we're gonna do, what we're gonna do, um, and then posting about the event after, like, oh, this is Sigma doing this, and this, or yeah, things like that. So I'm hyped, stoked, um, gonna be cool. But
That's
yeah,
cool. Wait, so do you like, as an English club, like, you just talk about English or like,
no. So we've been doing it's like activities, it's like icebreaker activities, but like for the whole U hour. Um,
oh, so it's not
yeah,
English related?
it's just where it's a place for English people to like meet other English people, right? It's an
Oh,
honor
so it's
system.
like a,
Mm,
oh, honor society?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, so it's
So
like a social for English majors.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's kind of like esports is like whatever club is just a social for people who are interested in this thing, but specifically this is for English people. And also
Oh.
when they were doing the ceremony for next year, so it's like the members this year are like, oh, you're an official major, right? Or official English club person. My name wasn't on the list, bro. So like they're calling everyone
Dang.
to they're calling everyone to get up, and then I'd be the only one sitting, and then my recent president was like, and Kevin Santos, and it was like, yeah. But
At least you remembered,
and then
president.
huh?
At least your president remembered
Oh
to
no,
call
yeah,
you.
yeah. That was cool. She was really sweet. But yeah, no, no, cause something like I was just under it. I didn't know, cause I got accepted via like I requested to join on our website thing, like on the school thing, right?
Mm.
Um, and then I got accepted, so I thought it was all good. But that's why I was confused too. I was like, wait, and then also like, wait, am I even allowed to be an officer? Like thinking how they weren't even calling my name during the thing, right? Um, but my teacher told me, or one of my advisors told me I'd be fine for fall. So, but yeah, dude, stoked. And I think again that helped in being grateful for things and like opening up again, because I've closed off myself in 2 years. Not this year, but like 3 years ago, closed off, came very reserved, still kind of reserved, but I'm very open. I think I'm being more intentional nowadays, which I think is also really cool and um, better for me about like
Yeah.
where I'm putting my time. And as much as I like, yeah, I know you and me have talked about dance so much, and like I know you still invite me out, so thank you. But also like, man, I just think like, man, is this? It's not that I don't love dance anymore. It's like, is it me to? Because I remember when we would do workshops in high school. Do you remember that?
Mhm.
I was just kind of like, get home that night and like, dude, I don't know anymore, man. It's just kind of like this. Even then, so it's like that's why I know. Oh, here's another quote, man. And nowadays, I really throw out quotes all the time, bro. It's crazy. Um, there's this thing I heard in my rhetoric class, and my teacher said we were talking about the assignment, but that's the only thing I heard from him. He was like, "So the people who can't remember their history are condemned to repeat it," or something like that, right?
Mhm.
So it's basically like if you can't remember your mistakes or if you can't remember what happened already, then you're just gonna do the same thing. So for me, like if I keep the nostalgia of like gaming, I always talk about gaming, or the nostalgia of like hanging out with blah 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 or whoever, or doing the thing because of the good memories and stuff. If I forget how it makes me feel or has made me feel or the consequences of what it does to me, then I'm just gonna be stuck in that cycle. And in technicality, I'm doing it to myself, right? But it's
Mhm.
like your mind only remembers the good things, and that's why you want to do it again. Um, but also like you have to like kind of force yourself why it doesn't work out. But then again, because I always play devil's advocate, it's also like give it a chance, right? But what is it? Shame on me one time, two times, shame on you, three times, something like that. Do you know the
Mhm.
saying? I forgot.
Yeah, yeah. Like fool me once.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so that's what I got for that topic.
Mm.
Juice?
What was the original question?
I think it just was like, what are your favorite parts? And then we went into all that
Oh.
work and like, yeah, I know you listed,
Ah.
you speed round and then you talked about work and then I went
Yeah,
back
yeah, yeah.
to the gratitude because you talked about community. So all right, dude, we got
Oh,
four more things on the
yes.
checklist. I mean, wait, what did you say?
Oh, nothing.
Okay. No, I'm okay. I'm down for because the other ones hope in the future and message to self. But music, okay, I'm down, man. Hey, look, people change,
Okay,
man. I'm
that's yeah. I don't know if I've explained to you how confused I was with that.
okay. Can I
Wait,
can
what?
explain now? Do you want me to explain now?
Yes, yeah.
Cause it's
Okay,
not
so
even.
wait, let
Do
me
you
give
want
the
to preface?
context for the yeah,
Okay.
yeah. For the audio listeners out there, which is everyone. It's future me. That's it.
No, no,
Um.
you're sitting there. You like called me over or something like, "Hey, dude, let's watch this one together."
Yeah.
Okay.
So randomly, like this past semester, I mentioned VinCast, and then Kevin was like, "Oh, bro, I gotta tell you something."
So
And I was
dramatic,
like,
dude.
"Oh, what?" And then he's like, "I don't think it's me anymore." The VinCast, and I was like, "Oh, why?" And then one of the driving forces was one of them was like the flow and how the
Yeah.
structure how it had structure, but the other
Yeah.
part was like the songs in rotation. I just don't want to talk about my music, man. What?
Uh,
It's just music. So then,
you didn't understand.
so that I compared it to like, you're probably one of those kids that didn't share crayons and was like, "That's my crayon." Because in this scenario, he's like, "That's my music." Like, what do you like? What's wrong with sharing music? Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I thought you said. I thought you meant that the microns thing. I thought you were saying how like I was saying like, oh, this is my VinCast and stuff.
Oh no, no, I was referring to music. Like, this
Oh,
is
okay.
my
Well,
music.
that's why I felt awkward this whole time because I was like, dang, I guess it is kind of my crayons if you're saying this, but also like it's not. Um, but also like, you know what? That's another problem for future Kevin to talk about. But, okay, music. Are you ready?
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah. Let's
not
get into it.
it's not really rational, reasonable, or logical. It's just a me thing. So, um, This girl did a video. This is not really exactly related, but it kind of ties into the topic. She did a video talking about how music. She did a social experiment about not listening to music for 3 months and like the effects of it. So even me, I've noticed that, but that was this how I felt with social media, getting off social media and stuff. But with music, like there are people who listen to music walking. I know you are one of them. Um, People who listen to music walking to class or whatever. I never really. I do it when I study because I need lo-fi and stuff. But I never try to listen to music because I also listen to enough of it when I'm like searching for dance or when I am dancing on by myself and stuff. Um, and I don't know. Is this? Do you also do this where like if there's no music playing, there's a song playing in your head?
Sometimes if there's like a catchy song.
Okay. Well, yeah, dude, that's me. Even if I don't try, like, if the song finishes, another song will start playing in my head, dude. It's so, um, I don't know what that is, but that happens to me. And sometimes it's like a movie track or whatever. Um, but yeah. So anyway, for me, music is very sentimental, and like songs. Yeah, did you ever play Rock Band with your family as a kid?
I did not have Rock Band. Play Guitar Hero with my brother.
Okay, so that's kind of relatable. So for me, it's like my Rock Band. When I started listening to songs, and I was like, dude, that I haven't listened to songs since I was like a kid, and we're playing Rock Band. So I think I don't know if you would feel that way, where if you hear a song from Guitar Hero, you kind of have like a flashback of like, dang, a nostalgic feeling of music. So for me, whenever I hear certain songs, they kind of depict certain years for me. So like even like RDC set songs, right? It's kind of like, oh, that was this time and whatever, right? Um, but I became very sentimental with music, whereas like I didn't, again, restricting and putting walls up and stuff. Cause sometimes when I would talk about a song that I loved or whatever, right? And if someone like has a negative view on it, I'd see like, okay, I shit. So, you know, the song we filmed at at my community college, and I mean our community college,
Uh-huh.
the one where it was like raining or something, right? You remember that?
When it was raining?
It was raining, and then I filmed you because you saw me on Find My iPhone, and I was filming you because it's hilarious. You're like, you parked on the other side, and you came to me, and then we talked in the car, and then you were like, dude, why do you have an iPhone 4? And I'm like, I'm using it for music. Do you remember this?
Uh-huh. I remember that, but I don't remember a song associated with it.
Oh no, that's context. So we filmed a video that
Oh,
day, right?
yeah.
And then we walked around campus too, right?
Yes.
So I showed my friend in fall semester this song. I sent it to him like, "Hey dude, like I know you like rap, so you want to hear me?" I'm like, he's like, "Sure, man." And I sent it to him. So this is what I mean when I'm like sensitive to music. So I sent him my song, and then he was like, "Hmm, I don't know. I won't really say this is rap. It's kind of like melodic, but like keep the grind going, man." I was like, cool. He just kind of like ruined the perception of one of my favorite songs that I've made ever, right?
Uh-huh.
So it was kind of the same with music. There was one time in 2017, dude, I know dates, see? 2017, I was listening to Knack, a song called, I think, Translated Letters. So I was like, wanted to be cool like my cousins. They have music playing, when we're in the room together and stuff. So I'm doing homework, they're doing their work. And then I played the song and it's very sad. And then my cousin was like, what the hell? He sounds so depressed. Like, who is this guy? And I was like, oh my gosh. It was such a like sensitive, so heartfelt song for me. I was like, dude, this song has got me through this and this, in my head, right? And then my cousin says that.
Mhm.
It's kind of like ruins the feeling for me. And again, your brain blocks out these memories, the bad ones or whatever. Oh my gosh, dude. And then like this one's so painful. I won't say who, but it's this Tagalog song by Ace Four of Spades. And then never mind.
What's it called?
Mundo. Do you know that one?
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay,
Or how does it go?
I can't hit the notes. They're high notes, but it's just like
Let me search it right now.
da 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 da. It's saying like, yeah, I don't know. You can
Oh,
listen.
okay. Yeah,
You know the
I've
song?
I think I've heard it before. Yeah.
Okay, but that song, yeah. So I love that song. First memory was with after school with someone who was playing it. I think that's how I found out about it. And then I was crushing on her, man. And then and then she was like, I don't know what language this is. And I was like, it sounds like Tagalog. And then I was like, what's the title? And she's like, this is the title. I was like, this is Tagalog. And then she's like, oh, that's embarrassing. I was like, what do you mean? But anyway, so that had that initial memory of that song. And then again, like with my cousin, something similar happened with that song memory. So then I couldn't just listen to the same, without feeling like, oh, I can't believe they said this or whatever. So all of that to say, that is why I had struggles with these are my crayons. Nobody touch my crayons, right? Especially with how like last year New Jeans, right? Um,
Mm.
remember how I was telling you like, oh dude, New Jeans is awesome, bro. They've helped me, this and that. I remember when people were asking me my bias. When we had Korean barbecue, do you remember with who we were with?
Mm.
It was someone was like, "Who's your favorite?" And I was like, "Oh, this one." And they're like, "That's basic." And I was like, "Oh, like my heart is so shattered right now." They just call my bias basic. How dare? Like, oh, that's so mean. Yeah, so this is what I mean, bro. Like, it's so, but and it made me realize, like, in terms of sensitivity, in high school, it's not like it's new. It's just that I've been able to like kind of protect myself from it and like choose who I'm hanging out with, who's gonna say what, or like I know how they're gonna act, right? And it's because of that I kind of like um Daniel from high school is saying like I'm building your character, but to me it's like at what point is my character being built or broken, right? It's like right, so
Uh-huh.
it's not the first time where I'm sensitive about something, but man, it didn't make me realize how close music is to me as a thing. So that's why I didn't want to, but I'm down now. I'm down now. I'm ready to share crayons with everyone.
Mm. Dang.
Yeah, is it not how you feel about music sometimes?
Well, it's like so you're basically saying it, it's upsetting when people say negative things towards your
Hmm.
favorite music.
Hmm. I
So
think I think it's because of the way I treated it. Like I didn't tell anyone about New Jeans or like how I like New Jeans and stuff, right? And even because I was off social media for so long too. It's the same way with nowadays. I don't. I'm scared to post something, right? Or I'm scared to repost something now. I don't know how people will feel. Back then I didn't care because I was doing it so much, but because I haven't done it so much anymore, um, insensitive to the topic, right? So it's like the desensitization of of like other people's input, right? I think that's how or why it is now.
mm, dang.
All right.
Because I
Mm.
because I think in my opinion,
Yeah.
like if you really treasure something, then you'll defend it no matter what.
Mm.
Like if I really love the color blue, but people are like, "No, blue's a whack color." I'm like, "Nah, you're wrong. Blue's a awesome color. I
Mm.
love blue." Not like getting upset that other people don't like blue.
Mm.
That's just I think
Okay. For
how
sure.
I would go about it.
And this is also like the again, I play my own devil's advocate where it's like, oh, people can say what they want to say, but like also like that's kind of me, It's like it's kind of whack for me to even say this, to myself. Like, oh, I can let them say what they want, but also like, yeah, man. Anyway, I'm juiced. I'm ready to share crayons.
Oh, yeah, I was looking at the last, or I'm looking at the playlist right now. You added like 6 songs last time.
Oh, because I wasn't sure which ones was gonna stay. You know what I mean? Because I was trying to keep it at four. But I'll look right
Uh,
now. I'll look at my, cause on YouTube I have my own that I made for my own. Oh
Feather's a good
shit!
one. I don't know the other songs.
What happened?
The only song that I know of that is Feather.
Oh. Okay, actually, I'll pick the ones that hit me emotionally. And
Oh,
I
also
just,
another photograph.
oh, Ed, oh shit, I had that in
Yeah,
there. Damn.
yeah.
See, and then that's how I know it's in like that was a long time ago where I had it on repeat, right? Um,
Mhm.
like I know how, like my recent one, actually, what's still in my current rotation. Also, I want to say I accidentally played a video, and I hope this video doesn't get copyrighted for like that split second that the audio played. Bro, I'm gonna be so sad.
I
Um,
don't think.
hmm?
I don't think it will.
I hope no. Okay, we'll see. We'll just see. Okay, I'm looking at my things. Ooh, okay. And then what I got on Spotify? What was you can go. Oh, you just just
I just did it right now. Yeah.
okay. I got since January 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would say okay. Ooh, ooh. I'll just talk about the ones that hit most, not like fun reasons. Breakaway Kelly Clarkson, but that became Breakaway by Avril Lavigne because I learned she actually was the one who gave Kelly the song. But Avril released her version, and then I've been replaying that version ever since. And I remember when I
Wait,
was,
this is spring
yeah, yeah,
or
yeah,
fall?
yeah, yeah, spring.
Oh, you added these already? Oh shoot. Okay.
Dude, this is March and April. Um, so yeah, but
Wait,
I,
actually, wait. Before that,
mm.
so before. Okay, so there's the ones I just added, and then you have your set for spring, and then my four for
Oh,
fall,
you're looking
and then you.
at what we did. Okay, so the
Why do you
from
have like 10?
why do because I 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's winter. So this August, so I got not going out Colorado, or that's summer. And then I got Good Life Kanye. I think that's summer. Cold, Wake Me Up When September End, Waiting for the End, Drunk and Lonely. That's my fall. And then the next four are my winter. One,
That's your
two, three,
fall.
four, five. I have six in winter.
Oh, fall, winter, and then I did my fall. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying to
you
say.
didn't have a
Oh,
winter.
oh,
Do you have a
okay,
winter?
okay, okay. Nah, I probably don't.
I added these after, right after the VinCast too. I guess I didn't talk about these either. If those, do you have winter songs you want that you remember or no?
Not that I remember, no.
Okay. Okay. Forgot about winter. I'm only gonna give one for winter. Uh, Face to Face by Go. Very good song. Talking about how he met his mom after all these years, after never meeting her, his biological mom. So, but yeah, Kelly. I realized Kelly wasn't the original singer, and I remember looking for the Kelly song on YouTube, and I was like, "Ew, what's this Avril Lavigne version, right?" And then I love the Avril Lavigne version now. So yeah, that's my one. Vienna Billy Joel hits hard because of the lyrics and like how I can relate to. Someone in the comments of the YouTube was like, "Oh, all the gifted kids are here" or something. I'm like, "Damn." So I relate to the lyrics of that and like trying to the fact that I'm trying to do all these things at once doesn't help. So I think that's why I like Vienna. And then my next two, or my last two, I mean, I will give to more recent. Um, mm, I'm giving it. Oh, my last two, I'm gonna give it to Outside by Destiny Rogers, and then Head Wrap by Saba. This actually is a fun song, but it's been on my repeat, so I'm gonna give it to Head Wrap by Saba. Very good. Very good song. Um,
Nice.
yeah, okay, that's mine.
Wait, were we doing top four or top three and then honorable mention?
I did top four. I just
Okay.
didn't want to go over 4 the way I did in like the very like first time we did this, where I listed like 20 songs, and I didn't know I listed that many songs. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's why like when you mentioned that girl that did social experiment that did no music, it's so
Mm.
insane to me.
Wait,
Like,
really? Like what?
yeah, like, cause like I there's not a okay. Well, other than like hearing music like in commercials or like in restaurants, like there's always music playing. But
Mm.
outside of that, like I'm always listening to music. Like every moment I get, like driving, walking, always music.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, it's an
Driving I
addiction.
get. I can do driving, but I don't think I tried walking. Can't do it.
It's just wait, why? It's the same thing.
I can't do it, man. I like listening to. So also okay. So real quick, she talks about how the effects, and she noticed she can hear birds and like more in touch with nature and stuff like that, and listening to people's conversations. And you know me, I'm a freaking people watcher, and I just love
Mm,
people in the way like, dude, people exist, and I love this, and like I'm surrounded. When I was eating alone, um, or I was sad about it at first in spring, but there was a point where I was like very grateful for it. My friend said, "You can be your own best friend," and I was like one of the greatest life advices I've ever heard.
ooh, that's good.
So
Yeah.
so then I did that, and I was like so happy to eat lunch alone sometime, and I wasn't jealous of all of like the people around me who had people. If anything, I would listen to their conversations, and it was hilarious sometimes the stuff I hear, bro. And it was just cool to like be that kind of like NPC for a while, you know? Because usually it's like I'm the one with people, and now I know what it's like to like be that person who surrounds the main characters, and it was kind of cool. Um, and like I noticed there was one time where this guy, he was eating alone too, and he was had his phone in front of him. I don't know if it was TikTok, but he was scrolling just vertical, and I was like, "Damn, dude! Like, while you're eating," and it's like, it's just so quick. Like, you can just enjoy the food by itself and like listen to the freaking birds and like the rattling leaves and stuff. But yeah, that's just me. I actually do love nature a lot. Um, I also think that's why I don't like to listen to music while walking. So yeah, that's just me. But yeah.
Mm. You've never felt like being in a music video?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know. I think it sets like a specific or
Oh, you're talking
a
about.
specific
Okay,
mood.
I was like, wait, are we talking about filming right now?
No,
Because
just like
I know.
I mean, it's the same
So
concept.
you're saying like setting like like romanticizing this walk or something, right?
It can be, yeah.
Okay,
Or
okay.
just like if you are like listening to Light Feet while walking and you're like, oh, I'm like in a music video or something. I don't know.
No, I can't do that, dude. It kind of makes me like embarrassed. I can't.
Oh, no, no, you gotta be in your own world.
No, and then yeah, this one time during this lunch thing, these guys were like, "Dang, look at that guy, bro. He's just dancing. He was literally dancing by himself. He's like, he's in his own world." But then like, one of the guys was like, "Wait, actually, we're in his world right now." That was hilarious. No, but it's dope. I can't do it. I wish I could. I think with music though, like dancing, I blasted it louder instead of like playing it quiet now. So I think that gives me confidence to dance the way I would. So that's cool too, actually. So yeah. Um, but I don't think I can do it walking though. But I will talk. Is there anything more you're gonna say about that?
No?
Okay, so in the experiment thing too, she talked about how like music helps or makes the emotions like kind of exaggerate. Let's not exaggerate, but it like it brings out the emotions in a person. So for me, it's not when I'm walking, it's when I'm deep in my thoughts, Alvin, and I'm like on my bed and I'm playing a sad song and I need to cry to something or I need to cry. So I'll play that, and that's how I romanticize my life. It's not when I'm walking, it's when I'm like, damn, I'm in a low right now and I need I need some music. So
Mm,
that's me. That's my movie stuff that I do, and she did talk
mm.
about that. So yeah, definitely is truth in the experiment she did. But yeah, okay, top 4 or whatever song you want to talk about.
Okay. Wait, I think before that. I think yeah, music definitely exaggerates emotions, and
Mm-hmm.
that goes for like good and bad.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, I mean, good and sad. It's not bad to be sad, but good like happy and sad. So like you said, it helps you cry, but I think also it helps me like that too. But
Mm.
also on the other side, it
On the
also
happy
helps you to
side.
be happier. Yeah.
Mm. That's dope.
So when it's a good day, it could be a gooder day.
Mm. And then when it's a bad day, it can be a badder day.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Um,
Different wavelengths, bruh.
but okay.
Alright. What is your repeat rotations?
But I mean, I do have songs that I do play when I want to exaggerate the sad feels.
Mm.
But okay, top four. I think this one was the hardest to pick because
Mm.
I don't think there were songs that like because I had more phases
This
this
semester?
semester
Yeah.
of songs that it was like kind of hard. Um, let me see. So for sure, I have one, one for sure, and the other three were like us debatable. Um, so this song is by Kirk Franklin. Do you know who Kirk Franklin is?
I know his he was on a song with Chance and then his I think it's like Love Theory. I think I know that
Yes.
song. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's always his vibe. It's always like upbeat. He's like my go-to guy to play because I do like the audio and visual for church. So when
Yeah.
church service ends, you know how there's like an outro music. Kirk
Yeah.
Franklin's like go-to. Like, oh man, it's like it's such
That's
a
so
end
true.
credits
That's
after the movie type of vibe where it's like, oh, happy ending. Like,
that's
let's
funny.
party now. Yeah, that song is just so good.
Mm.
Could have been. Um, and then Overjoyed is a Stevie Wonder song, but
Yeah.
this one is by Devin Velez. He was on American Idol. It recently blew up because of TikTok because you know those like rooftop dinner places where they have like an open mic and
Mm.
people just sing. So he sang a cover of it and then it got viral. So I was like, oh, let me put out a full version.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, that's a dope rendition of that song. It's already a good song, but he just like does it in his own way, and it's so dope. And he did the same thing with or not him, but like another YouTuber, same exact concept. You know the song Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter?
Mm.
Yeah, so some girl did like a jazz version of that song. So I became a Sabrina Carpenter fan this semester because of that. But Espresso did not make it to my list because it's not on Spotify. Like the jazz version is not on Spotify.
Oh.
So this are my first two. Um, number three, just because of recently, like, do you know the song "Nasty" by Tinashe?
I don't, but I'm looking. I
The
just saw it on your thing.
the I've been a nasty girl. That one.
No, dude. I don't.
Eh,
Dude, no, I'm sorry, bro. It's
Also
okay.
because of there's a lot of TikTok influence from this song. Cause so it's like
Different
a
wavelengths,
very like
bro.
this song is a very like you know who Tate McRae is?
Oh, where it's like sussy, kind of. Like,
Yeah,
like
like
Tate's, what was that one song she did?
exes,
Wait, what'd you say?
exes,
No. Where it
Tate
was
McRae,
like, I can't think of it, man. It's either Tate or,
greedy.
Greed is a good song. But, no, I think I'm thinking of, what's her face? Not Tate, but Dua Lipa song. I think it's a Dua Lipa song. Never mind. But anyway, as you're saying.
Okay, well, I don't know if sussy is the exact word for
But
it, but
it's
it's
like
very like
the,
feminine energy.
okay. Not like
It's like
the
what?
graphic?
It's the type of vibe where I think of girls that have like lashes, their press-on nails, and like hoop
Okay.
earrings, and they're like feeling themselves. They're like
Mm-hmm.
feeling like a baddie, like that type of
Okay.
energy. So like, but for this song specifically, there's this white dude that's
What
like
the
he's just like kind of awkward looking, but the way he dances is very like feminine and like good.
Oh,
But you
okay.
just
Okay.
don't expect him to dance
Okay.
that way based off the way he
Oh,
looks.
the contrast.
So then he's like moving his hips like very well. So that song like it's talking about like I've been a nasty girl. but it's just like awkward looking white dude that's like dancing these dance moves. So it just got really catchy.
Oh
Um,
man.
and then this fourth song. Oh, dude, this is nuts. You know who Jesse Barrera is?
Yeah, yeah. AJ Raphael era.
Yes, and then
Yes.
Mac Aries or Mac
Yes.
Ayers. Yeah, so like this is a crossover I did not think was gonna happen.
That's
And if you
crazy. Yeah.
brought it up to me before the song came out, I wouldn't think like, oh, they don't, I don't know, I wouldn't think of them as like
Yeah.
complimenting each other's voices and stuff. But when this song came out, I was like, dang, this is so nice. Like I listened to these two people individually a lot, but coming together and an unexpected collab was like, oh, this is great. This is a great song.
Yeah. I'll give that one a listen for sure, prob.
Yeah, it's so
Still
great.
haven't listened to Grant, but I mean, I will.
Grant Perez.
Yeah.
Dude, he's blowing up now. He's like mainstream now.
All right, time to join the party, I guess. Follow the trends.
He hasn't put out new stuff in a while though.
Hmm. Dude, that's how I feel about Tiffany Day right now, though, bro. Cause like, I can't wait to be like, hey man, I was here. Well, all y'all. I can't wait. Uh, then again, like whenever I'm part of a new artist's group or whatever, and I see those people like, I was here since whatever. I'm like, whatever, man. Nobody cares. But also like, I'm that person. Um, no, but no, for real, like Tiff on the high right now. Like all this stuff happening, it's about to go crazy. But same with Clinton Kane, but he got crazy huge, and then I don't know what happened. He just hasn't released too much lately. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think his was for sure TikTok. A lot of teasing, man. He has good music, but even the ones he teased, he's never fully released, and it actually makes me very sad. I never hear it. But
Like the
mm,
music he's teased.
yeah, there's some songs I'm like, dude, I'm like so ready for this, but he's like, y'all never fucking hear it, mate. And I'm like, frick this guy, man. I can't believe him. Such a tease, but yeah. Alright, is that juice on music?
That is.
Okay, so we got hope in the future and message, and then the game. We ain't talking about a game. Oh, we ain't talking about practice.
Oh.
Talking about a game.
I think Hope in the Future and Message is one, right?
Kind of. Message is like I don't say anything while you talk to your future self.
Oh.
But also we can just
Huh.
merge it.
Yeah.
We're also doing really good on time. This has been the one of the most fluid ones we've ever done, I think. Um
How far are we in?
we're at 122.
This is the best. That's the pretty long.
That's
Is it usually
pretty
like 2
long,
hours?
but I think, huh?
Is it usually 2 hours?
Yeah, the other one was 146. But even the ones that we did in an hour, I think we didn't get as deep. I feel like it was like it took a while for us to like process thoughts in like the 1 hour ones. So it's like it's not as I was about to say thick. It wasn't as
Juicy.
huh?
Juicy.
Yeah, like it's not as deep into like what we could have said or whatever. But yeah. Also, I think it's also just because I'm in a better headspace now compared to. Dude, I was so down, man. But I'm happy now. I'm trying
Yeah.
to build on that, bruh.
Yeah,
Actually.
I remember. Like when we were doing the previous cast, I was like, well, I was taking a darker turn than the other ones.
It's fine, but
But that's okay.
that's
No, that's
real.
okay. It reflects life, which is what
It's,
I thought this, or for me at least, because you were like school oriented, but I was like, oh, it's like life oriented.
yeah,
And if that's how life the Vincast is being reflected, that's because that's what your life is reflecting right now.
yeah, man. You know what? Is it just a trend to be for me to be sad? I don't know. Shouldn't follow trends, right? I should stay away from
I
trends.
mean, if you have sad trends, wouldn't you also have happy trends?
That is also true, right? Damn, dude. I want to say this, but also like Nah, never mind. But it's about being sad. But it's okay. It's okay. Don't cry. You know, whoever's listening, don't cry, man. Yeah, there's no need to cry. You won't remember anyway. You won't remember why I cried. But actually, then again, devil's advocate. But you know, it's healthy to cry. So like, you know, cry if you need to cry. Okay. Um, choose some music.
Yes.
Okay. Also, honorable mention: Feathers, Sabrina Carpenter, man, so good, so good. Okay. Are we doing message?
Oh, I think Hope in the Future. Flash
Oh, you want to do
message.
separate? Or
Or I don't know.
okay. What do we? Well, it says we. The checklist says we. What do we? I think
Well, technically, if this is the last one, do we even need a message?
no. I think we should do this and then the message, cause the message just makes it very personal.
Okay, okay.
Cause this is still like conversational, like what you hope. So
Mhm.
okay, what we hope, bro.
What we hope. So this is, you know what's crazy?
Mm.
This is me talking to graduated Alvin at this point. Like done with
Well,
college Alvin.
if we do summer, you still have fall semester. But yes, in
I
technicality,
mean,
if you're thinking that far, then yeah.
I don't think I thought we were doing it biannually.
Oh, I was joking because we missed winter. But if you're down for
Mm.
summer, then sure. But if this is the last one, sure. Either way,
Cause summer is only like 2 months worth of content.
summer is. Oh, also like you're doing summer. I have nothing about school to talk about. I would just be like
Oh,
what I did this
oh, bro,
summer.
I got a lot of stuff going on right now, dude. For the summer.
um, Probably gonna ask you to film. Actually, just kidding. Never mind. Nah.
You
Oh,
can,
we can
but
break.
it has to be a specific slot.
True. Yes, you are doing a lot, like you just said.
Wait, let me fill you in.
Mm.
So like,
Summer school,
okay,
dance.
so there's that dance wise. So someone from my old team asked me to be a part of their video project. So there's that.
Okay.
And then Crafted Child
Yes.
asked me to be a part of the music video.
Mm.
So there's that.
Mm.
And then I also want to dance on my own, like take classes and stuff because I want to audition for Good
Groove.
Project.
Oh, that's
Yeah, Good
okay. That's
Project.
good too, actually. With
Yeah. Oh
Tengu.
man,
Oh,
that's a
right.
whole other. Okay, that's another thing. Um.
Tengu man.
Okay.
Dude, I'm saying this code name because damn is Tengu, bruh.
Well,
Damn. Hmm. What?
well, you could see Tengu if you go to a workshop
That's
with us.
freaking true, right? Damn.
But anyways, um, okay. So there's that, and there's also this like board exam that I want to take, like end of summer, beginning of fall. But to do that, I have to start reviewing during the summer. But I don't have time.
Wait, you have to do what
Um,
during summer?
like take this board exam.
No, no, yeah, and then you have to do what? Review?
I have to review during
Oh,
the
okay.
summer. Yeah. And then I'm also technically working full time.
Yeah.
Uh,
What the heck?
yeah.
I don't know
So
how you
I
do
work
this.
I would have worked 8 to 5, or I would have worked 40 hours a week, but because of class, I just decided to. So my class is only like an hour or two on Wednesday, but I just decided to just give myself the full day off. So I'm only working like 4 days, but still 8 to 5, 4 days a week. That's like 36 hours a week. So that's
Mm.
still a lot. So there's just like all these things that in the summer that's about to get done. And then, oh, also my church is putting on a musical.
Mm.
So there's also that. And there's also VBS, which is a annual thing.
I
So
was
there's
about to
that
say if
also.
that was the same one, but
Yeah, so
mm.
different. So I'm
Dang,
like,
dude.
there's a lot going on,
It doesn't
bro.
sound like you get a break this summer, really.
Not
The way you
really.
wanted it to.
Yeah. But
I'm
it's all
probably
good.
gonna be saying the same thing. Like, hey, you wanna switch? Yeah. Um, yeah. Is that it or?
That's cool. Oh, the thing I was gonna say. I mean, I
Hmm.
guess. Oh wait, should we go into the future? Because it's technically tied into future.
Well, go ahead. Then.
Okay. So I'm referencing this as to post grad. So this is January, Alvin. Hope in the future. So what's crazy is I was just, you know, it's funny. I was just talking to Tangu,
Okay.
and
Tengu, bruh.
yeah, I talked to Tangu a lot about
No, not
dance.
Tengu. It's like
Tengu.
Tengu. Yeah.
Okay, I talked to Tengu a lot about like
Okay.
life stuff,
Uh.
dance stuff, which is also a surprising thing because in high school we were cool. It's the same thing with you and me, but with you and me, we had like school together and we'd see each other. But I rarely see Tengu IRL.
Yeah.
So like the fact that we get to talk about these like pretty deep stuff, I think it's because she's also down and I'm also down to talk about this stuff. Is like, oh shoot, we're like surprisingly pretty close for people that don't see each other in person.
Mm.
So we talk about life, talk about dance and stuff, and like, dude, it's tiring. Like this past 2 semesters,
Oh,
dance, work, school, right?
I thought you were like, it's tiring replying to these texts.
Oh no 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 no, it's fun, it's fun.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, dance, work, school is tough. But when I think of like post grad life, it's no more school, right? So it's just uh school and or no, not school. No school. It's just work and dance. So you'd think because it's two things out of three, it's fine. Um, the only thing is work is 8 to 5, and then dance would be let's say 8 to 12. Um, and that doesn't include like Hell Week or anything. So on the daily, if I were to have practice, I would end at 12 and then get home, drive, get ready, eat, probably sleep by like 1, maybe 2 a.m. Let's say 1. So I'd only get like 6 hours of sleep for on days I have practice.
Mm.
So that's what was tough about this week, where I did have practice for IE because we went to Vegas. So it was like a glimpse of like what life would look like post grad in dance. So honestly, I don't think I can handle it. I'm saying this now, but I don't know what happens in the future. I don't think I can handle it, um, especially for a comp team. So if I did do a dance team, it
Oh,
would have to be super chill, like a training
that's
team,
true.
or maybe like V3. V3 was pretty chill. I just can't like go out like I used to. Um,
It's
so
so
that's why
funny
I
to hear
think
you say that.
why.
No, like I can't go out. Back in my day, when I was going out, it's like, but it's all just happened in the last year.
Um, yeah. Okay, but yeah, so I feel like this good project is kind of the last push for me in terms of like a competition team because I've never been a part of a competition team. Um, and also good project, they're just so good. Like they were at Vibe. It's like ah man, that's why I also want to dance this summer so I could train a little bit to like try to get on good project. Cause like not to sound cocky or anything, but with IE or V3, I was always like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make it. But with good, I'm like, dude, I might not make this one.
Mm.
So this is also a new thing. So I also want to like work hard for the sake
Mm.
of like myself and like my own growth in dance, but also to try to make it to the competitive dance team level. Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is like the last push because like this is my last semester of school. Um, even though like I do still have schoolwork dance and it is tiring, I think I want to get it done now because I can't do it post grad. So even though it's gonna be tiring for a little bit, I still wanna. I feel like it's like the last ditch effort or last push before my life changes and I'm out of school.
Mm. Damn,
Yeah.
dude, you make me sad.
Why?
No, it just sounded so sad. Before my life changes and the Fire Nation attacks. Um, was that your message or?
No, that was just a weird tangent
Okay,
about
okay. I wanted to
dance
make sure
in
I
my
didn't
life.
talk over your message.
Oh no no.
Okay. Um, is that it or?
Um. Oh, I guess like that ties into hope in the future. So hope in the future for January me is hoping that I make it onto good project and have that experience. Um, Work is nice because like I've talked in the past, my hope in the future was to have basically the job that I have now.
Oh,
So it's
dude,
pretty,
I remember this. Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, so I'm
Not
basically there.
not the job you have now, but even I think you were talking about interview for your current the first internship, first job you did, which is
Yeah.
crazy. So, damn.
Yeah, I like we started this VinCast thing before I ever had job experience in my field. So I think at that point it was like hopeless Alvin. I was like, I have no job experience. I have to get an internship to be successful and
Yeah.
find a job when I graduate. But now I'm at that point. Like this internship that I have is like leading me to a full full-time position with this company. So
Mm.
I hope in the future, like I mean, obviously jobs aren't guaranteed. Like anyone can get fired, but for the most part, like it's pretty guaranteed. So that's pretty nice. Hope that I'm, still working there. Um, yeah, 'cause I want to at least work there for a year, kind of like, you know, as a as a for sure as a courtesy, like, because they've took me on as an intern, so I want to
Mhm.
pay it forward by like, oh, working for them for at least a year before I even consider jumping ship to a job that is better.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Uh, what else? Hope in the future. I feel like those are my two main things. Um, yeah, just dance and work. Cause school will be done. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna graduate. I'm not really like tripping about
Hey,
like
man.
not graduating.
Never know what happens, man.
Yeah, but church, I don't know. Church is very um consistent. There's not much going on that much. So yeah, I think hope in the future for me, all that there is to hope for, I guess, is just dance. Because everything seems very predictable. So I'm not hoping for anything. I guess I'm hoping for things to stay good. Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, in terms of like actually hoping for something, it's just hoping for dance.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Um, is that it?
Yes.
Okay. I hope. Dude, honestly, when you're like, I'm glad we started this VinCast thing. The reason I do not want to look back is because I know nothing is different.
It's the same, you think?
It's probably the same shit like every time.
Nah. No
Um,
way. For you?
for me, yeah, that's kind of why. I know it's because it's never like drastic stuff. Or I wasn't as busy, but I know I was doing stuff. But same process: song, film, school. But anyway, what I hope is that okay. On the topic of hope, I think just recently, this summer, I've been able to like really change the way I perceive happiness and like again the gratitude practice I was doing a while ago. It just really helped me change. And even like dude, I went like I told you, I said I'm going on a run. Like frick this, and I was like I'm going on a run. I went on a run, and I have this theory of like you will do what you really want to do. So like if you want to change, like you will eventually. But if you need a couple more like weeks to rot in your bed, or for you to realize and stuff like that, like I truly believe that because like I kept saying I want to change, I want to change. Things change. It just took more time than I would like, and I also believe that you could change on a day. It just takes like one action, and then another quote is 3 minutes equals 5 hours. So in terms of like artistic point of view, like if I just open my computer or to write like one line, two lines, then I'm just go straight from there, right? And that's all it's about is like literally just starting the process because I know I can. I know I've been through all the processes of whatever. and it's just about doing it. But like the whole like, oh, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it's not about feeling. It's about just doing it. So that's where I want to be at. And I've been able to do that, luckily, in the last 2 weeks. And even during spring, like someone got me back into art, which was really dope. So I was sketching more and stuff. Um, but yeah, well, I want to say I hope I don't recognize myself, but in the way of like I've worked on my stuff, or I've been working so hard on my stuff and doing better in school, like trying harder in school, that I'd be like, damn, like you put effort into this, and it wasn't just kind of like whatever work, you know? Like I put effort into work and like effort into people, more intentional about my time and like what I'm doing. Um, and what else do I hope in the future? Um, a song is on Spotify by me, and
Mm.
um, you know, and also what's weird about like this whole like process of changing how happiness should feel like is that it's like it's weird to want to be or like to feel happy because yesterday was such a good day. But like I did a lot yesterday too. And by the time the day was over, I was like, I did a lot of work or whatever, right? And I'm like, I gotta keep going. And I'm like, dude, but I did so much. I should just chill because I'm like all or nothing. So if I do all, like I gotta do all. I gotta do more, right? So I'm like hungry that way. But like if it's a day I'm lazy, I'm like, oh, I'm already been lazy. You know what's the point and whatever. But yeah, I'm like all or nothing, man. So that's kind of hard too. So like finding balance in working hard, but also like, yo, you need a rest for like maybe like 10 minutes and like just chill. I think a balance in that, and yeah. What else? I hope more connections and more freedom and fearlessness in talking to people. I found that I still chatted with people late in the semester. Um, it was still nice, but I think having the confidence of just like starting that right away instead of like having to wait a couple weeks or like waiting for a group assignment to do something or to have a conversation. Um, but yeah, also like, you know, forced love the worst love, so if it's not natural then like don't do it. Yeah, I think that's what I hope. I hope to stay healthy. Hope everyone I know is healthy. Um, yeah. I think that's all I got, man. Can't say too much. So that's all I got, man.
I think it's pretty solid.
Alright. Message.
All right, home stretch.
We're at 142.
I told you.
Hey man, I know, but we just went into the future thing more. But it's all good.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Okay. I mean, I guess my message is pretty simple. Um. All right, future Alvin. Congrats on graduating. We are at the next stage of life. We've been grinding all this time for this moment. Um, I'd say make use of your time, relax, but also grind when time permits. Uh, Hopefully you got on good and had a season. I don't know where dance is gonna take you or where it's at now, but um, hope your journey was great. It's very unexpected how dance came back into our lives post COVID. We had V3, Inner Essence, and made all these dance connections, and hopefully we can add the good project into that mix. But even if you ended up not doing good project this semester, it was still a great experience to even like have the dance journey that I did have. So don't be too sad if it didn't pan out your way. Um, but if it did, wait, hold on. Okay, but if it did, congrats on that project. Uh, Hope that was fun. Hope you made a lot of friends, met new people. Uh, yeah, I think hoping that family's still doing great, school friends are doing great. Um, yeah, I don't know. There's not much else to say because like everything is kind of going a specific trajectory to where like there's not much to say. The only thing that is like unpredictable is dance. Other than that, everything's kind of expected. School, work, family, uh but dance isn't, so that's why. But also, like maybe what if I'm about to get humbled right now and all those things will like derail. I don't know. We'll see. But regardless, um I guess the main thing is graduating. Congrats on graduating. And here's to the next chapter in our lives. Okay, end of message.
End the message. Should put like a. I should have like a phone call effect, like doot, and then like we start. Anyway, okay, me, my message, dear Kevin. Damn, bruh. Do some stuff with your life, bro. For real, think about it, man. Alan was like, I think you can be the dance guy. And other people been saying, and people been saying stream, and like, people been saying shave your mustache. But you know what? All of it doesn't matter. Just be happy. If you're happy doing what you do, um, I think that's what matters. Make sure you love yourself and practice being grateful more and staying healthy. Um, I hope that we are well, that you are well, and that you have found someone. But if not, it's all good. You made it this far. Look at me and look how I've been doing. It's so good, man. It's fine. But, what else? There was something else, bro. It was about intention and yeah, our art and passion. Um, yeah, put that to use and do something with it, and you know, make it amazing and make it your life. And um, damn, there's some stuff Alvin said that made me think of stuff I was gonna say, but I already forgot. So like, when you listen to this part, go back and listen to what Alvin said, and probably try to think about what I would have said, which is us. But yeah, I think it was just about like keeping the art alive, keep staying true to you, find your people. That's what it was. Find your people, man. You know, don't feel the need to stick around or feel like you need to fit in with whoever. Just go with the flow. Do you. Be happy doing you. Don't feel the need to please other people. Uh, do your best and try your hardest and work your hardest. Um, and always be grateful for every day. And yeah, I think that's all I gotta say. I'll leave you with a quote. Um, I'm ready to share crayons. That's a quote.
Wait, what? Oh,
Uh,
you're just talking about the podcast or music?
huh?
Crayons
Oh,
as in
I'm.
podcast?
Oh, I use crayons as like a general term. Like I think I
Oh,
use crayons as like love, where it's like, oh, I'm not done. Hold on, let me do 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 beep. Okay.
okay.
What else I gotta say is give back your love and don't be scared to post and just share. You don't be afraid to take space. Be who you used to be be who you used to be in a better way, in a newer way, in a newer version, and just keep um, evolving as yourself. And don't be scared, man. Frick the haters, frick the trends. Just be you and love what you do. Okay, that's what I had to say. All right. Okay, that was my message.
Sick.
All right, the game. I don't remember if I think we finished it last time. I
I'm pretty
think
sure. I think the first time was the only time we didn't get it.
yeah. So it's like we have to finish, and then okay.
We will
All
finish.
right, go. All right. I don't know. Oh wait,
Uh,
it was just any word right now.
yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
ready?
Mm.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Rock.
Flare.
Oh shit. Rock flare?
Ooh.
Wait, dude.
Dude.
No, yo,
Bro,
wait, stop.
easy,
Yo, you.
bro. Yo, easy.
Oh, okay. I got you. Ready,
Easy.
ready?
3, 2, 1.
Top
Top.
rock. What?
Well, you said rock already, so I
Oh,
said
I can't
top.
do that. What'd you say?
Top.
I didn't know. So do we continue from that or from the other one?
I feel like we got it. That counts.
That counts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, that was quick.
No, let's do one more. It doesn't count, bro. I said a different word, man. Let's do one more.
Like, different word or continuation off of top and top rock.
A new pair, new pair.
Okay. Um. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Corner.
Book.
Book.
Yeah. Did you
Book.
say? What'd you say?
Corner.
Oh, dude, I heard something else.
Okay.
Book corner.
I have one.
Book corner. Okay. Ready.
3, 2, 1. Library.
Barnes.
What?
Barnes?
Oh.
Because Barnes and Noble was too
Uh-huh.
long. Okay.
Okay.
Barnes
and
Library?
library. You can't use book already because you used.
Barn Library Book Corner?
Okay, I got one. You can't use book again though.
Yeah. You have
Okay.
one?
Yeah. So library and Barnes. Yeah, oh come on, dude. Come on.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Noble.
Wait, yeah, I was gonna say Noble. No, I was gonna say Noble. I swear. I swear I was gonna say Noble, dude. I swear.
That's satisfying.
I was, dude, I was gonna say Noble. I just didn't know if you were counting. Oh my gosh. Dude, I swear I was gonna say Noble, bro.
Dang it.
Let's do one more.
Okay.
Um.
Okay, I got one.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Light.
Yellow.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, I need to hear you count
Easy.
for sure. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna count. 3, 2, 1.
Stop.
Sun.
No.
What? Wait, what'd you say?
Stop.
Stop?
Yeah.
Oh no!
You said sign?
I said sun.
Cause I was
Light
thinking
and
stoplight,
yellow.
dude.
Oh, okay.
Okay, stop and sun?
Stop and sun.
I gotta work.
Ah, shoot.
Oh, this is far, dude.
Stop and sun. We're not gonna get this one.
Yeah.
Stop and sun? You have a word that fast?
Yeah, cause... Okay, can I give a hint as to why?
No.
No?
Okay, let's just go for it. 3, 2, 1.
Blocked.
Fade.
Just say fade.
Blocked and shade.
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 I have a word. Blocked and shade, dude.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Tree.
Shadow. Oh, close.
Gosh, dang it. Shadow and tree. Oh, okay. I got. Shadow and a tree, man. You know. Dude, it's right there, man.
No, it is not.
Yeah, it's right there, dude. Oh, man.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you got it?
Okay.
Get ready.
If we get this, it's gonna be amazing. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Leaves. Oh.
No! Dude, mine was better. Mine was
No, I
better. You
was
know
thinking
why?
that too though. Shadow Oak.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Shadow
yeah.
Oak.
Ah,
I was okay. Oak and leave.
okay, okay. Easy. Got it.
Oh, we can't use passwords.
Yeah,
Oak and
got it.
leave.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have a word?
Yes.
Oh my
Don't think too hard.
gosh. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Wood.
Root. Oh my. I'm so
Okay,
whack. Okay,
we got it.
root.
We got it.
Root
Wood and
and
roots. Got it.
what do you mean? Okay, I
Or
have.
just
I just think of whatever first word I got comes from.
yeah.
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Brown.
Nature. Oh
Oh,
my
I was thinking of
gosh,
nature.
dude.
Okay, brown nature. Brown nature.
Oh, you said brown. I thought you
Yeah,
said ground.
brown nature.
Brown
Got it?
nature?
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Got it? Or just say got it when you have a word.
Got it.
3, 2, 1.
Dirt. There we
Let's
go.
go.
That's better. What if I said soil, dude?
Soil? I was thinking that too.
I would laugh so hard. Okay, can I explain what I say earlier? I
Oak
was gonna
tree?
explain
Block.
something. Block? Oh, sun and or yeah, cause I was thinking Chris Paul and his son, and like blocking his son or something. If his son was trying to go for a shot, cause you said yellow. I don't know, and then stop. I don't know.
No, I think it was sun and stop.
Yeah,
Or stop his son.
yeah. I think it was. That's why I went there. Yeah,
Oh,
like
there's
stop his
no
son,
way.
and then oh blocked.
Chris Paul blocked his son.
There's this video where his son is talking trash about beating him in one on one, and then he's like, "Just sit down, like stay a kid" or something like that. It's hilarious. But okay, that has been actually before we end. It is 1:56 now, but dude, so the video I posted it said can't have everything.
Uh-huh.
All right, anything I think. I slammed my finger on my car door today, dude.
Ooh, like bad?
It still moves, so I'm thankful. But no, it
Swollen?
hurt. So why did I bring this up? Because things can turn 180, dude. It's crazy. And yeah, oh, like I was saying earlier, how yesterday was all good and today's all bad. It's like this, you can't stop bad things from happening sometimes, and like it just happens. So, yeah. I didn't get to share that inside the thing, but there we go. All right. Mm.
There's like a like it's like the equivalent of Bruce Lee's like be like water quote where it's like you can't control what happens to you, but you can
Mm.
control how you react. But there's a better way of saying it. But
Yeah.
it's that concept.
It's something I think you said was like only control only what you can control. I think that was like a theme we had last semester for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What a time.
This was literally just half a year ago.
No, but like,
It's
dude, I feel like
crazy.
so much happens.
I know.
Like, you know that phrase where the weeks are long, but the years are fast, or
Mhm.
something? It's like that. Like, each week feels like it's taking forever, but then before you know it, the semester's done.
Yeah. So sad. Yeah, I remember like with Alan, I'd be like, dude, in a year, like I'll have my associates or whatever. And now here I am, like 2 years later. I need one more year for bachelor. This is crazy. Um, yeah. All right. Any last words?
It's been a great ride. The VinCast is
Oh,
officially
is this
over
the
now.
last one?
Because Kevin doesn't want to do it anymore.
No, we'll talk. We'll
'Cause
be
it's
in
his
talks.
crayons.
We'll be in talks.
Watch out for the new series. Gonna be called I don't know. something else.
I did say names though. I was like, oh, we should do this. I think I said wavelengths was one.
Oh, I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Wavelengths is actually a really good name. There's
Yeah.
another one, but I can't remember. I think juiced because we would say it, but wavelengths is
Mm.
hilarious. All right. Goodbye, VinCast, for now.
Cool. Later.